When I did the Sawdust Chronicles Fall Build Challenge, I won a $100 gift certificate from Rockler. So I finally got to spend it. It is May of 2010, so it took me a little while to spend it. But I was able to get some stuff, little things that I kind of need, something that I wanted. I got one of these expandable shop vac or dust collector hoses for a dust collector, so I can run around in the machines. It'll pull out and then go back to its size. Some dust ports to accept that. There's 2 of them in here. And I got the system to clean the floors and stuff, which is all real good. Now, all I need is a dust collector, which hopefully that'll be coming soon. My shop's not that big. I'm probably going to go with a little wall hung unit. I think that'll serve my needs. I don't really think that there's a need to spend the money on a huge cyclone for a shop. A wall unit with a 1 micron bag should be sufficient for what I need out here. Another thing I always see Normie using them, these clamps, like a auxiliary fence to a table saw or band saw. I've been wanting a pair for a while. I mean, they're not expensive. I think I spent under 15 bucks for them. And I think they're going to be one of those things in the shop now that I have them. It's going to be real easy to incorporate things. This is my sacrificial fence, which is breaking. It was never very accurate. It was meant to slip over my oddly shaped kind of fence, my DeWalt fence. Not oddly shaped, but just, I mean, it's not a standard like Bessemeyer or even the Unisol fence. But it worked for a little bit and then it kind of gave way. So I'm probably going to actually just take it apart and use this material, and basically holes get drilled and you really don't get any simpler than that. As I threw it down there, it just broke. So I got that. I got one of these gauges to do router bit heights. I think it'll also work. I could also use it on the table saw, but yeah, they had it on sale. It was like, normally it's like, I don't know, 8 bucks or so. It's aluminum, you know, it's anodized blue, Rockler blue aluminum. But yeah, I got it for like 2 bucks. So I figured that's great. I threw that on. That's one of those things where at the end you're like, you must also like these things, and you're like suckered into buying stuff. So, but the main reason and the main thing I wanted to get was, I don't really have an adequate way of sharpening. What I've been doing is this granite block I got for about under $20 at Grizzly. Works great. It's a beautiful flat surface. I mean, the block is 3 inches thick, and I've been kind of doing Scary Sharp on top of it. I have this kind of wooden block that I made. I found little plans for it online, and the block worked. I mean, the block's not bad, but the Scary Sharp didn't really work too well. So I wanted something to supplement. I've kind of built a thing here to grind the blades, right? And it works. This works fairly well, so I'm not displeased with that. But the Scary Sharp never really seemed to work. The automotive supply places, kind of like the big box auto supply, you know, I could only get up to 2,000 grit, so I couldn't really get. I mean, it looks okay, but it's, I don't know. It could be better. So I bought this honing guide for 13 bucks, which in one of the magazines, I want to say it's the Woodsmith shop. They did one of the things, they did a review on these, and for this price, it beat out. There were fancier units that went all the way up to $100. I'm trying to do everything here on it as cheap as possible. I mean, I don't have a lot of money to spend on tools and stuff. So I'm kind of looking at approaches, and that's one of the things I hope to go over with you guys, is what I find as far as what works, but what is cheap. Like, you don't need to buy the $100, contraption to sharpen your blades. Tormac, yeah, that's great if you can afford a Tormac, but I can't afford a Tormac. If I had a choice between a Tormac and a joiner, I'm going to pick the joiner. So I decided to go ahead and replace the Scary Sharp with one of these. A 1,000, 6,000 grit Japanese water stone. And I didn't go overboard on the water stone either. I think this, was 40 some bucks. I read on their site that that's a good grit combo to start with. You can really get going with that, and then you can, if you want to, you can supplement it with another stone, which I'll probably do. I'll probably wind up getting the 4,000 and 8,000 grit, and then bounce between the two combo stones. Maybe even get a rougher stone to get out some chips and stuff. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But so I'm going to give that a shot. It's the kind of stuff I needed or wanted in the shop. I don't really get to buy this kind of stuff too often. These little things, they tend to get put off because my focus is on bigger things for the shop, like I still need a joiner, that kind of stuff. So as we go forward, we'll test this stuff out. We'll see how it works. You'll get to see me use it. I plan on doing a bit on sharpening, as you can watch me try to sharpen for my first time. So this thing's just a little thing to go with the one podcast about, or the one blog I did about being able to buy this stuff. So, until next time, I'm Sean Sealer.